Star Wars fans always blow my mind with their talent, and today we got to welcome one here into Lucasfilm to show off his amazing project. James Reyes is here with his entire saga-spanning, hand-drawn art piece, and it covers everything. I could literally stare at this for hours.
And that's where it started. 2 years ago, I appeared on the Star Wars show because of this guy, my Ultimate Star Wars piece, which you have seen in my previous video. I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for the Star Wars show, and for my friend Andy Gutierrez. She invited me on the show, and she gave me a showcase and a platform that I didn't have. Hi, this is Andy. She brought me here to heaven.
We had to show off your work. People have to see it. It was absolutely amazing, and it was our pleasure having you.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm really grateful to them, and they do amazing work there, and yeah, so I knew that every Star Wars celebration, they would film every single day for like 8 hours a day. And being there at Star Wars Celebration, it was such a high, such a great feeling being around all these Star Wars fans, actually kind of rekindling and strengthening my love for this franchise. And one fun thing that I wanted to do was to go to that live taping of the Star Wars show. So I was telling my editor, Marty, hey, why don't we do this? It would be a lot of fun. I'm going to go to that Star Wars show on the Saturday, get into the front row, and kind of stay there, okay? I wanted to stand in that one spot for the entire show. I didn't care how long that would be, 9 hours, 10 hours, whatever length it would be. And I just wanted to stay there, kind of to support my friends there at the Star Wars show, but also to see if I could do something cool. So I got there, got all set up. I had a board, which I would kind of lean against the fence there, and then have the bottom of my drawing board against my waist, and then put my drawing paper right on top of that. And what I wanted to draw, I wanted to draw a tribute to what we saw in the trailer for Episode 9. Like all the cool things we saw, Rey flipping over the TIE Fighter, seeing that huge Death Star, and in the water, like what's it doing there? I had to get that piece in. And also getting Lando in there and all of the great characters. I want to get all of that into there. And of course, that laugh, that Emperor's laugh. So I had to put the Emperor in there. Now, before the Star Wars show even happened, there was this guy there, and his name is Cam. We talked afterwards, and he was great. This guy is like a fireball full of energy. Cam Actor on Instagram, and he was going around, you know, hyping up the crowd. Really, really cool guy. And at the beginning of the show, he actually came up to me. He saw that I had the drawing board out there, the pens in my pockets, all ready to go. And he's like, "What you doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna be drawing. I'm gonna be drawing the whole show, man." And he's like, "That's fantastic. Okay, I'll come back and check up on you later." And periodically throughout the show, he would stop by and ask me how I was doing, and I thought that was great. At the beginning of the show, when the show actually started, Andy Gutierrez and Anthony Carboni, the other hosts, they came out. Great seeing them again. We saw, you know, they showed a video, and then I looked over, and she saw me. And she saw me right before they cut to her, and she was waving to me as the camera cut to her. And then she's like, "Oh, see friends in the crowd," right?
As well, so we'll send it back to you.
Oh yeah, hey! I love seeing friends in the crowd. This is so cool.
And then when we hit commercial break, Andy actually came over to me, bringing Anthony. She actually remembered me. She said, hey, good to see you again. What you doing? I said, yeah, I'm gonna be drawing throughout the whole show. And she's like, hey, that's fantastic.
Hey, Andy. Oh, thank you, Andy. Thank you. I never got to meet you last time. How you doing, Anthony? Yes, yeah. Cool.
She's just gorgeous.
Yeah, I know. Yes, yeah, that's right. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you, appreciate it.
So I was there, and I'll admit to you guys, it is tough. It was tough. Just because the day before, I was doing this challenge, which you guys will see very soon, where I stood in line for a long time. But I was standing there, and I'll tell you, my feet were burning. They were burning at times. I had to take my shoes off sometimes, kind of rub my feet against my leg, you know, just to take some of the pain away, went on my tippy toes. But the whole time, I never sat down. Never sat down once. There were times when they were playing trailers or they were playing panels that were pre-recorded up on the screen, but I never once sat down. The whole time I wanted to make sure I was standing there drawing.
So they are on their lunch break right now, but I'm going to keep going. That's the challenge. Keep going till I'm done. Lots to do.
Thinking to myself, okay, what am I gonna do with this thing? Maybe I'll bring it back, and I gotta scan it in, I'd color it for this particular video, I'd color it all, make it nice for you guys, but then this happened.
8-year-old Make-A-Wish child Angela was diagnosed with brain cancer in 2016 and has fought mightily through intense chemotherapy and radiation that would have felled most men and women. She's definitely drawn to the dark side, and the Force has been very, very strong with this one, as she's used it to fight through her numerous treatments and has ultimately emerged victorious. the 501st Legion, Mando Mercs, Rebel Legion would like to welcome Angela as an honorary friend of the Legion.
Well, all the different Star Wars organization, the 501st, the Rebel Legion, like all of those guys, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation, they set up this fund for her to help her as she battled brain cancer. Just young, sweet little girl, and through their help, she was able to defeat brain cancer. And when I was watching this, and especially cancer being a cause near and dear to my heart, the fight against cancer, as you guys know, we donated, with your help, we donated to the Gildas Club here in Toronto. I knew we had to do something for her. That's when I turned to my friend Martin and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna bring this artwork home. I want to give it to her. My friend Cam came up to us and he said, hey, are you done the drawing yet? I'm like, sure. I gave him the drawing and it was pretty cool. And he's like, hey, this guy James here, he started at the beginning of the show and then now this is what he did, and he showed the drawing all around. Everyone cheered. And then I told him, hey, I want to give this piece to Angela.
My buddy James, guys, down here, a sketch artist. He has been working on something pretty amazing. Episode 9? Yeah. Look at this guy. Isn't this so cool? Look at that. Look at that. James just knocked that out while standing in the audience all day today. Isn't that, you know, just simple time. He started this morning with a blank piece of paper, guys, and look at this, episode 9. Okay, look at this.
So many Star Wars fans have already put a smile on her face. I just wanted that smile to last just a little bit longer. So I gave him the piece, I gave him my business cards, and hopefully she got it. But she is such a hero to all of us. Her being able to defeat this disease, in my eyes, that makes her a greater hero than any character we ever saw in any Star Wars franchise. With her determination, especially being at that young age, she is really an inspiration to all of us. So I don't know if she got it or not. Hopefully she did, but this is my message to you, Angela. You are our hero, and I want to congratulate you, Angela, on your winning your fight. And here's to a long, long, happy life, because you absolutely deserve it. So to all the great causes that helped out Angela, including the 501st, Rebel Legion, all the other Star Wars organizations, especially the Make-A-Wish Foundation, thank you for doing such a wonderful thing, not just to Angela, but to kids all around the world, to people all around the world who are fighting some sort of disease. You are making dreams come true. If any of you want to help any of these foundations, I'll have links in the notes down below.